Hello everyone, good evening on this beautiful Saturday. Um I had to get out and do a video. I wanted to do a video by some beautiful water. Water is very healing, and plus I'm a Cancer, so us water signs, I'm learning a lot as far as on this journey. This spiritual journey is a beautiful thing. Understanding your zodiac and the energies and the type of things that can help you heal and obtain career success, things like that in your life. And it's a beautiful thing. So I wanted to just come through with this video. I got the sun kiss going on. So my mind has just been heavy on a few things as far as the need for compassion, the need for awareness when it comes to people that are less fortunate. I feel like this isn't just a collective, this is like a world, this is a situation where I feel like a lot of, you have a lot of, I'm going to say corporations, businesses, and organizations and things that really need to kind of open their eyes to the need of being there for the people, genuinely being there for the people. And the reason why I'm speaking on this is because we have an issue with not understanding when, I don't even know how to word it. Okay, I'm going to put it like this. When you have people that have, like, say for instance, low income, not as fortunate as others, so they have there is a tendency to kind of look at these people as kind of lower class. You have lower class, middle class, upper class. To me, that has been very degrading. That's very degrading to even consider to use those type of terms when it comes to human beings. To me, I look at it deeper. It's spiritual to me. It's deeper. It's a soul. It's people's souls. So just because a person don't have a certain amount of money, they're lower class, middle class, upper class. To me, class has a lot to do with yourself, your spirit, your mind, your soul, the type of person that you are. Because it doesn't matter how much money you have. I had to get out the sun for a minute, guys, because it's kind of hot. It's kind of like when I see my people, and I'm not talking about just melanated people, Nubians. I'm not talking about just my people as in my race of people. I'm speaking about my people as all human beings, especially individuals who don't have things as much as others. Just because people don't have certain things, they don't make a certain amount of money, that doesn't mean we treat them like gum or shit on the bottom of our shoes. And I feel like, especially with some of the housing, I'm going to keep it real. Some of the public housing, and I'm not sure what the situation is, what the case is, but you have, and I've done videos where I've spoken about how, because we live in low income housing, that don't mean we have to live like we're low income housing. And it's kind of like you are a product of your environment. So if you're in an environment and, most people that's living in this environment has low income housing, Section 8, whatever, I'm not bashing that because, hey, you got to do what you got to do. And then the help is there to help you grow, not there to enable you. So that's another thing, but that's a whole nother story for another day. Not going to go into that because I don't want to offend anyone. But It's kind of like, in order for us to really make a change, we have to kind of pinpoint the problems that we've been having in this world. And it's always been looking at people who don't have as much, like they're low. Like, we don't care. We're not going to invest. We're not going to fix up certain places because these people don't pay for it anyway. The government paying for it. So to me, in order to help people grow and feel good about themselves within, it takes a community. You know, we have a lot of these systems set up to help people, but at the same time, you know, we have to put more into effect. There has to be more done. There has to be more resources. There has to be some compassion. You know, we can't just look at things just because these people don't have a certain amount of money. So we're not gonna, they all tear up stuff anyway. And, you know, and I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna keep it real because we know how it is. And I know, you know, a lot of people who do know me know where I'm from. You know, I'm from Chicago. You know, I've lived in the projects. That jet skiing looks so cool. I don't know if you guys can see the jet skiing. Having fun. I don't know if, you know, for those of you who understand, you know, where I'm from. And for those of you who understand what it's like to be from the hood, the projects. Even just, it's not just about, there's all type of projects, you know, where I'm from, there's not the only projects that go to Skyrise. Projects are all forms. But if you understand and really notice, most of the low income housing end up being not very well taken care of. Things aren't being fixed. It's kind of like they don't care about the residents. They don't care about the tenants and things like that. This has to stop, you know, because I kind of look at it like this. We all are here for a purpose, no matter what. And in order for us to help people become better and feel good about themselves, it takes us within to start to really, you know, care about the people, to want to make a change, like do things that's going to really help people, help the people. You know, there's enough money out there to do what needs to be done, you know. And I've spoken before about how also with us on our end, just because you get in low income housing, that don't mean allow the place to be destroyed and tear it up, put trash everywhere, stuff like that. We have to get out of that mindset as well, as feeling like we don't have to keep up. Just because you're getting the help, that don't mean that you don't care. Where you live should be your palace. If you're not happy with your circumstances, you got to do work on the inside of you and do the things that's necessary to pull yourself out of that. But you can still create a beautiful paradise where you reside. You know, it's not all about looking at where I ain't paying for, I don't care. We got to get out of the mentality of not caring, because when we don't care about ourselves, nobody else will. If we don't start caring about ourselves, loving ourselves, nobody else will. And this was something that I really wanted to talk about because it's an issue to me. I feel like it's a major issue that we have when it comes to low income housing, and people who don't have as much as others, and people don't have as much money as some of these other people. And you have a lot of these places that, you know, they're getting the money from the government, and, you know, but at the same time, when do we say enough is enough? When do we really start being concerned and showing compassion about people? There should never be there should not be a such thing as class, middle class, upper class, lower class. To me, that's degrading, it's disrespectful, and it's rude. Because all people, to me, class is within. Wealth is within. It doesn't matter how much money you see some people have, and they could be, you know, balling out of control. But if you don't have the wealth within you, you're still poor. Wealth starts within. It's a mindset. It's your spirit. It's your soul. The way you think, how you treat people, the things you do. That's what it's about. It's not about really materialistic stuff. I speak on that all the time because I'm a true believer of that, you know. And I feel like this: when you're blessed and you're gifted with things, and you have things in your life and you get abundance and things, it's a gift. It's given to you. So you have to know when to take those things and do the right thing by it. You pay it forward. You don't take it just to stun on people, ball out of control and do all this. Yeah, you're going to treat yourself and make yourself feel good. But this has been the issue with some people in power. It's really hasn't been about money. It's been about control. If we can control these people who don't have as much, keep them in this slum, they're going to just act like they're in slum anyway. They're not going to take care of the property. So why would we invest in it? We got to start also as a collective, and people who don't have as much, you got to start valuing yourself. And when you value yourself, you value everything around you. You value your environment. You treat your environment with the utmost respect, no matter what. Come together, report things, say things. If they're not doing stuff, then we got to start fighting back. Fight back for what you feel is right for yourself. Never allow people to run over you and treat you like you're trash, because, and once again, this message is for every human being, especially my people who are less fortunate, who feeling lost, who feeling hopeless, who don't have the things that they feel other people have. But what you got to understand, if you are a beautiful soul and you have a good heart and you're out here being a good person, it doesn't matter about the wealth, because you're wealthy within. I'd rather be a good person, a good human being, and love people and help people grow than to be worried about whether I'm gonna be rich or not. Don't get it twisted now. You know, hey, it is what it is. You got to have money to get, money is a resource, but it's all about what you do with it. Currency is, you got to have currency. Can't nobody sit up here and say you can live without money. No, you can't. You got to have currency. Currency is what is, unfortunately, that's what the world is based off of, is currency. You got to have currency, and that's just how it is. But you don't, okay, let me say this. Currency is something that it's something that you do need at some point in your life. You got to pay bills and things like that. You need money to survive. But at the same time, that's not what life is about. When you start doing the things within, you gain your wealth on the outside. And this is things that I'm learning myself, is to start gaining the wealth and things from within. You know, understanding, loving people, because if we can take this system that's been running things for so long to control the minds of people, to make people feel low, to make people feel like they're nothing because they don't have a certain status in life and money, we can change that. We have to all change our mindsets, come together and start really working on ourselves, our environments, you know, instilling good things into our children. You know, some people really don't want to change. I've spoken on this on my last video. Some people don't want to change. They just don't want to change. The world is set up that way. You're going to have your good. You're going to have your bad. You're going to have your clowns with reprobated minds. And you're going to have people that are willing to change and want to help the world grow. We need it to balance it out. But let's have more good than bad. That's what I'm talking about. We got to have more good than bad. And I think when we can do that, it'll be a better place. But I just wanted to really come through with this video really quick on this beautiful Saturday. I wanted to get by some water, get some good energy, because it's a beautiful day. I was passing by the river and I was like, I got to get out and do a video today for this. And I think it's a really, really, really beautiful day to do this. I have people going by, so I don't really like filming when I have people going by. But yes, I wanted to do this because this has just been weighing on my mind, and I feel like we have to, as a collective, really start recognizing the real issues that we've been having in our communities, in our lives, and the people that we know, our loved ones, you know, that all may have a story, you know, and always some dogs. They're so cute. But yes, so you know, I just really wanted to come through. I hope this video was edifying. It's something that was on my spirit. I wanted to get it out, and I pray that you guys have a beautiful, beautiful Saturday. I'm going to be posting more videos. I'll also be going live on, I'm thinking about creating a spiritual page on Facebook, and going live on there quite often and take you along with me on my spiritual journey. And for those of you who are interested, you know, the spiritual journey is a beautiful journey. It's all about the inner self, you know, really learning yourself, learning who you are, learning your magic, learning your powers and things like that, and not giving your powers and energy and control to other people. So it's a beautiful thing, definitely a beautiful thing. Look for that. That's coming. But I wanted to go do this video because I just wanted to keep you guys updated on what I have going on. I have a lot of beautiful things. I wanted to promote something that's coming up, but I don't want to put it out there just yet because I want it to be a beautiful surprise. But thank you guys for tuning in to my video. Check me out on YouTube, the Healing Truth channel. And also you can check out my Grounded in Purpose page. It's mentoring. I do mentoring and things like that. But I just want to continue to enlighten and uplift you guys. You know, we're all on this journey together. We all learning ourselves. And it's so important to really get to know who you are and learn yourself, because so often we've gone through this life without really learning ourselves. And once you really learn yourself, you move different, you think different, and you become your own leader within yourself. And to me, it's a beautiful thing. So thank you guys for tuning into my video. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Peace, love, and light.